From the Oklahoma Newsroom, this is an OU update. I'm Jenny Carlson here in studio. Bedlam football Saturday night, 7 o'clock. You probably know that. That's out there. A lot of talk about this matchup between the Cowboys and the Sooners. And Ryan Aber joins us on the phone. It's going to be really interesting, Ryan, the matchup between Oklahoma's defense and Oklahoma State's offense, especially Chuba Hubbard. And we'll talk about that in a second. But a guy that is going to play a role in defending Oklahoma State is a guy we didn't necessarily know if he'd even play this year. That's Caleb Kelly. We saw him play some against TCU. Ryan, it's pretty amazing that he's even out on the field for the Sooners at this point.
Yeah, this is a guy who tore his ACL 7 months ago and is already back on the field. That's remarkable. It generally takes about a year to recover from those things. So just the fact that Caleb Kelly is out there is big, but it looks like there's a good chance he plays a fairly significant role moving forward.
Well, Ryan, I have to think the physical side of things when Caleb Kelly got out there against TCU was one thing. The mental was probably another. How he played was also, a question. How did he feel about the whole experience and just what he went through getting back out there against TCU?
Well, to start off with, it was emotional, having missed so much time this season and been watching everything that went on. But when you talk about how he played fairly well. I believe he played 12 or 14 snaps in the game, which, considering Oklahoma only had a mid-40s number of plays run against them, that's a fairly significant percentage out there. And they got Caleb Kelly out there in critical situations early in the game. They put him out there for the first time, and then he was on the field there at the very end. So this is going to be a guy who it looks like they're going to be able to trust down the stretch, and Caleb Kelly felt pretty encouraged about his performance.
Well, he will be back out there, we assume, at least to some degree, on Saturday night in Bedlam up in Stillwater. Stakes will be high, obviously, for the Sooners, trying to continue their winning ways, continue to push towards college football playoff. But a guy that's going to try to really disrupt that is Chuba Hubbard. How does Caleb Kelly and that linebacker group play into what Oklahoma needs to do against that Oklahoma State offense?
Well, it's going to play a massive role, and guys like Caleb Kelly, guys like Kenneth Murray, Deshaun White, when he's in there, those are going to be the guys who are going to be asked to bring down Chuba Hubbard running between the tackles. And obviously Oklahoma State's going to try to do some different things and try to get Chuba Hubbard into space, especially look like they started to do that more last week when they had to make the quarterback change with the injury. So it'll be interesting to see how Oklahoma and Alex Grinch attacks Chuba Hubbard and the Cowboys. But Grinch has generally done pretty well against top-flight running backs.
Yeah, it never hurts to have some extra bodies, and obviously Caleb Kelly provides another one at that linebacker position for the Sooners. We'll see how OU fares against that OSU run game Saturday night, 7 o'clock. If you're not headed to Stillwater, the game is on Fox. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at oklahoman.com and every day in the Oklahoman.